welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Facing off against him, that's the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returning in from the 16. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. They didn't take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with Walker again. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. From the gun, Darnold. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. So first down from the 41. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. A handoff for Williams, running left. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets him the first. What a play on 4th down. But we do have a flag down as well, Brock. This might take it all away. Let's see. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give up the gut to Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Throwing here, Darnold. He's going to run for it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Darnold now to throw. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Darnold. Cut out left. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Darnold. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Williams now on 1st and 10. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. It's a pickup of 26. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down. He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Turpin with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott set to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the second. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First and 10, Darnold. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. To the left. He's got Arroyo. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. First down now. Ball at the 33. To the ground with Walker. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. From the gun, Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Walker on first down, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and things look tougher now with third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Dak now from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Reek Woolen. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going left side, Williams with it. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They get 6 and a first down as well. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Just a yard left to go on second down. Dak to the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Looking to throw on third and 1. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His third total score in this game.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. He'll throw it. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Savon Revel. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up fourth down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to get it on a little screen pass and then watch him do his thing. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Dolphins are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Kendre Miller. This might not have looked like much from the beginning, but it is turning into something. He's gone. The Saints get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Packers. And this is Drake May. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Pats even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks offense running out now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play fake, Darnold. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll run. This is Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now Dak to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42. Throwing here, Darnold. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darnold looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To Walker from the gun. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now Darnold off the play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready. Running back motions right. And again, it's Darnold. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. Too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That's now 4 field goals for him, and he's doing his part to try and give them a chance to win this game. But one kicker, he's not going to overcome everything with this team. He needs his guys to start sending them out there for extra points, and his defense to start getting some stops. Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense would tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Screen here for Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Running is Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After the play, we've got a guy in some pain, and this is a worrying one. Cooper Kupp getting looked at. Remember, he's missed time in recent seasons with injury. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give now to Walker. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now an inside give to Walker. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch. Sideline and win out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Running with Walker again. There he goes on the right side. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Seahawks shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Prescott on 1st and 10. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys, some likely locked up the win right there.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for Sips.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Big gain, has them across the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Rolling on first, here's Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short. Running back sent in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Walker. Jukes his way into space. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. A handoff for Williams, running left. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Prescott now off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10, Darnold. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Now Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Walker now from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. We've got a screen to the running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there territory down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. That's caught by Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Has this at the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Seahawks offense running out now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running back motions right. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
And again, it's Darnold. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this one doesn't go far. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Mike McDonald, a defensive guy, but he's keeping his offense out there. They're going for it. They'll run for this. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's complete right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. I think the Seahawks got that one back. Yes, they did. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Assigned quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.